because I'm excited about this little sneak peek, guys. Look at that. Yep. More details soon. See you guys. See you later. Ooh, I'm getting excited again. But let's talk about Nintendo. They're doing some sketchy stuff again, and it's for me, it's we've reached a boiling point. I'm not just mad at Nintendo, I'm also mad at Nintendo fans. Just to be perfectly clear, and I'm sure some of the Nintendo bootlickers are going to skim right past this because I keep seeing them do it. I'm not against a company protecting their IP. I'm also not pirating. Every game I have dumped, I have bought. I have recently... Oh, the sun is setting. I have recently dumped all the Gen 1 through 7 games onto my 3DS. And I am working on... Where's my bed at? Replaying all the Pokemon games kind of as intended. When I was growing up, I didn't get a lot of things, which I'll get into that later, but it does relate to a lot of stuff I went through growing up until like 3 years ago. But because of those issues, I didn't get to do what everybody else got to do. So I've been reclaiming my childhood, collecting Pokemon cards again. I got it's dead now, but I got a Tamagotchi. I got a tech deck over there, and I've dumped off the first 7 Gen Pokemon games onto my 3DS, where I can trade and quite literally fill up Pokedexes, and I get to keep my old teams like I always wanted to do that. Didn't get to do that until I got Pokemon X like a year or so after it came out. After I finally got a 3DS, got Pokemon Bank with it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can keep teams now. I never got to be able to do that. I've replayed old Pokemon games so many times. I don't even have like the original teams I used to have because I didn't know keeping teams was a thing until a year after X and Y came out. And the time I was playing Pokemon, this was when I started. I didn't have many friends to trade with, or the online access to do training, like GTS or anything. So, dumping all the old games, I get to trade and get Pokemon you couldn't get. I'm injecting event Pokemon stuff into it. Like I just finished Leaf Green and Silver, and I didn't just add the Pokemon with PK Hex or PKSM or whatever. I injected the tickets, the Mystic ticket and Aurora ticket, I think that's what they were called. And I actually did the events. I didn't just put Deoxys, Ho-Oh, and Lugia into my box. I did the events. And I'm currently playing Blue, and I have an Alakazam because I dumped the save files with Checkpoint, and then I put those files onto my PC. Opened up, is it VBA? MGBA. and I opened up a red save file and a blue save file, and I physically traded. And I'm doing this because Nintendo's not going to do this. They would never allow this. And as far as I know, if they catch wind with this, they'd probably arrest me or cease and desist me just for talking about it. Another issue with Nintendo. Like I said, I have no issue with companies protecting their IP, but they're over here ceasing and desisting. I don't think I said that right. Ceasing and desisting. It sounds weird. People for doing fan projects that nobody is going to be profiting from. I've seen people, I can't remember his name, I think he made a Game Boy Color mod that he was only going to play for himself, not sell it. It was just to show off what he did, and it was cool. And look what Nintendo did. I also have my own Pokemon Home to a degree. I have a file right here actually. It's not, I wish it was a UI, but right now it's just files. 3 files: National Dex, Special, and Copy. This is a copy of one Pokemon of each over the years I have caught. I'm also keeping track of that with a tracker. Right here. I'm 65% done with the National Dex. And a copy of the games I have dumped so far from my Switch. I don't have all the Switch Pokemon games like I do with all the Gens 1 through 7 games. As you can see, Violet. Yeah, look at that. But I only did this because I am avoiding not the Nintendo games. I'm still going to buy the games, but I'm avoiding Nintendo itself. The only money they're getting from me is when I buy their games. I'm not getting a Switch 2. A lot of us agreed we're not getting a Switch 2. We're going to vote with our wallets. And we said this. A lot of us said this. And then the pre-orders came. They sold out. Interesting. Pre-orders happened again. They sold out again. Interesting. Then the night before the actual release, I passed 2 GameStops after I got off work, which was 11 p.m. Both GameStops that I go by lined up. And I'm like, what the heck are we doing? I get it. Nintendo, it is a cool console. The Switch 2 is a cool console. But I thought we were all on the same page here. Nothing I have is illegal. I did not. I don't even know what the word is anymore. I didn't torrent these. I didn't download these. I dumped everything legally. But now we have Nintendo bootlickers saying that's still illegal because Nintendo says it is. Screw you. And the issue now is the Switch 2 games. Apparently they're glorified keys. You still need online access. I have online access. This isn't going to affect me. But I know people who don't have internet. So I don't know how we're going to dump those. Until we figure out how that works, I won't be buying Switch 2 games because they'll be collecting dust in the corner. Because I'm not getting a Switch 2. I've got rid of all my Nintendo subscriptions, the online stuff and the home and whatnot. I moved all my Pokemon Home Pokemon to all the games it could move, and that's when I dumped all my games to the PC. And oh my gosh, guys, it looks great. Clearly, it does look amazing. Oh, why are you guys here? I don't have any weapons anymore. Gotta go. Yeah, I just wanted to say that I'm upset with Nintendo. I'm just trying to regain my childhood. That's illegal in their eyes. I really wanted to move these Pokemon. The ones I legitimately caught that weren't injected mystery gifts and events into home. Especially now that we have probably the most insane Pokemon game I've been wanting forever. I mean, it's the champions. It looks fantastic. You can take Pokemon from Pokemon Home and use them. It's got literally every kind of thing on there. Z moves. Oh, it's with that. I can't remember what it's called. A ring bracelet thing. It's all I've ever wanted. I'm more excited about that game than I was with ZA, and now I can't play it because I don't have home anymore. Well, that's the state of Nintendo now, huh? And I've heard, well, they've been talking about this since the Wii. Okay, that makes it worse, because if they were doing this since the Wii, they didn't do a good job, and since they've not been doing a good job for years, they're not even doubling down, they're quadrupling down. It's going to be worse. But it is what it is. Nintendo bootlickers can get bent.